Good evening all, you're watching the news now and I am Bindya with the news at 5. Let's have a look at the headlines first. Rich tributes paid to General Bipin Rawat and 11 others, prayers observed at Indian Army headquarters and Raj Bhavan. Sanyukta Kisan Morcha, all set to call off stir, says will study the government's new draft proposal in detail. And US clears AstraZeneca antibody for long-term prevention against COVID-19 infection. And now the news in detail. The Sanyukta Kisan Morcha today said that the farmers will call off their ongoing agitation only after carefully deliberating the new draft proposal sent by the union government. Ashok Dhawale, member of the Morcha, said that the new draft proposal received from the government will be discussed in the meeting in detail of Sanyukta Kisan Morcha today, and accordingly the SKM will take a decision for withdrawing the agitation. Silence prayers were observed at Jammu and Kashmir Raj Bhavan in memory of General Bipin Rawat, the first CDS of the country, in presence of Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha, along with the officers and the staff of Raj Bhavan today. The prayers were a part of condolence meet on the sad demise of Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat, his wife Mrs. Madhulika Rawat, and 11 other officers who died in the MI helicopter crash yesterday. The Indian Army paid rich tributes to General Bipin Rawat, Mrs. Madhulika Rawat and 11 other soldiers on board in a chopper who died in an unfortunate accident after an Indian Air Force helicopter crashed in Tamil Nadu's Kunur on Wednesday. DP Pandey, while talking with the reporters in Shirvani Hall, Baramulla, recalled him as the outstanding soldier whose death is an irreparable loss to the armed forces and to the country as well. Meanwhile, the Indian Air Force on Wednesday evening had confirmed that General Rawat and his wife Madhulika Rawat were among the 13 persons who died in the tragic helicopter crash in Tamil Nadu.
आज मैं काठी बटालियन गया जहां पर वो कंपनी कमांडर रहे थे, बिल्कुल इनिशियल स्टेजेस के अंदर, और मैं वाकई में यहाँ आना चाहता था बारामूला में जहाँ पे वो जीओसी रहे। वैसे तो वो यहाँ पे कमांडर 5 सेक्टर भी थे, मगर ये जो दोनों टेन्योर हैं ये इनके दिल के बहुत ही क्लोज टेन्योर है, ख़ास तौर से लोगों की वजह से। आई एम श्योर आप लोगों को भी ये लॉस बहुत लग रहा होगा, जितना कि पूरी इंडियन आर्मी, इंडियन आर्म्ड फोर्सेस और पूरे देश को लगा है। उनके साथ में जो हमारे बाकी लोग शहीद हुए हैं, उनकी वाइफ उनके साथ में थी, मेरे ख्याल से ये एक बड़ा हादसा है और इस पे दुख से निकलने में।
The entire nation is under shock to hear about the loss to the armed forces of the country with the demise of CDS Bipin Rawat in a plane crash, and peace prayers are being conducted in various areas for his soul. The ex-servicemen and other villagers of Kot Bhalwal, Jammu, and the ex-servicemen Welfare Association of Kathua paid rich tributes to CDS Bipin Rawat in Kot Bhalwal and Kathua. Paying rich tributes to the great soldier, they recalled him as a brave son of the nation.
CDS General Rawat Sahab, Amar Rahe, Amar Rahe. CDS General Rawat Sahab, Amar Rahe, Amar Rahe. Bharat ke shaheed, Amar Rahe, Amar Rahe. Bharat ke shaheed, Amar Rahe, Amar Rahe. Bharat ke shaheed, Amar Rahe, Amar Rahe. Bharat Mata ki Jai, Bharat Mata ki Jai, Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Commemorating the brave soldier of the soil, General Bipin Rawat, the first CDS of the country, the Shiv Sena Dogra Front today paid tributes to the brave heart and recalled him as the pioneer of courage and wisdom. President of the front, Ashok Gupta, recalled his contribution in the major operations at Balakot and Uri sector and said that such men are the real honor of the country and will remain in the historic achievers of Indian security chapter.
लेकिन उनका कार्य और कर्तव्य, निष्ठा, ईमानदारी और किस तरह से देश का झंडा ऊंचा रह पाए, वो प्रयास जो उनके माध्यम से हुआ है वो शायद हिंदुस्तान कभी भूल नहीं पाएगा। इसलिए नन उनको नमन करने का प्रयास करना चाहता हूँ और ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि ऐसा महान योद्धा हिंदुस्तान के अंदर फिर किसी रूप के अंदर आए और आगे बढ़ता चला जाए, यही कहने का प्रयास करना चाहता हूँ। अभिषेक
Challenging the Campus Development Officer Interview Committee, the National Students Union India Jammu Kashmir today alleged that the Jammu University is conducting these interviews within 2 days just to provide benefit to only one person. The union alleged that the university has issued fresh dates of conducting interviews just 2 days ago. The union president alleged that it will be for the first time when a retiring VC would sit in an interview selection committee, and this is being done to favor one recruitment.
है फ्रेश डेट जो है 2 दिन पहले निकाली है जो 14 दिसंबर है, क्योंकि वाइस चांसलर साहब को ये पता है कि मेरा टेनर एक्सपायर हो चुका है और टेनर एक्सपायर होने के बाद ये पहली यूनिवर्सिटी है जहां पे वाइस चांसलर साहब सिलेक्शन कमेटी में बैठेंगे। और हमारा मेन मोटो ये है कि जो ये कैंपस डेवलपमेंट ऑफिसर का इंटरव्यू जो 14 तारीख यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ जम्मू कंडक्ट करवा रही है, जिसमें यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ जम्मू के वाइस चांसलर कॉम्पिटेंट अथॉरिटी नहीं है क्योंकि उनका टेनर एक्सपायर हो चुका है, इसको इमीडिएटली जो है क्वैश किया जाए ताकि नेक्स्ट जो भी वाइस चांसलर आए वो एक फेयर कमेटी बना के जो है इसका इंटरव्यू कंडक्ट करवाए।
2 persons got injured when a truck rolled down into deep gorge at Nachalna. Both have been shifted to the army camp Nachalna after rescue and search. Valley is witnessing aggravated fire incidences for few months now, and in a latest fire incident, one constable got severely injured when a CRPF building caught on fire due to short circuit at Rawalpura housing colony, Sant Nagar in Srinagar. The injured constable has been identified as Rajiv Kumar of A132 Battalion. In protest of hurting religious sentiments, the United Peace Alliance Rajouri Poonch, led by Mir Shahid Salim, demanded stern action against New Delhi-based JC publication for publishing the depictions of Prophet Muhammad and Hazrat Jabril in its 7th Standard History and Civics textbook. Blaming the central government for religious biasness, they further said that such incidents have been paced up in India since the BJP government came to power in India in 2014.
हम इस चीज की जो है सख्त मजम्मत करते हैं और हमें ये समझ नहीं आ रही कि ये जो जैसी पब्लिकेशंस प्राइवेट लिमिटेड में कौन ऐसे जाहिल लोग हैं जिनको उम्मत मुस्लिमा के सेंटिमेंट्स का पता नहीं है कि इस्लाम में किसी भी तस्वीर की डिपिक्शन करना, इलस्ट्रेशन जो है सख्त ममनू है।
From the world of sports, Australian Bader Travis had scored an Ashes century of just 85 balls on day 2 of the first test at the Gabba on Thursday today to extend his team's lead to 185 score. In the very next over, after completing his century, Head was hit on the glove by the nasty and quick beamer of England pacemaker Mark Wood, which deflected onto his chin. Wood immediately went up to Head to apologize to Head for the beamer, which was bowled at over 136 km per hour. Thankfully, Head wasn't injured much. And from across the world, US federal health officials have authorized a new COVID-19 antibody drug for people with serious health problems or allergies who can't get adequate protection from vaccination. Antibody drugs have been a standard treatment for treating COVID-19 infections for over a year now, but the AstraZeneca antibody drug cleared by the US Food and Drug Administration on Wednesday is different. It's the first authorized for long-term prevention against COVID-19 infections rather than short-term treatment. And that's all in this news bulletin. For latest update and more news, stay tuned with the News Now web and keep reading the News Now daily and e-print paper. Jai Hind.
ये थी आज दिन भर की बड़ी खबरें और खबरों के लिए जुड़े रहें द न्यूज नाउ के साथ। धन्यवाद।